Commandant, how are you doing? Time with you always flies. Do you have time to sing a song with me today? That's an improvement. Would you say my performance has grown more profound? A new stage. I'll give it my all and make every second count, Commandant. Rebuilt and reborn. Performing with a new instrument requires more practice. Tuning an instrument before playing it is how you show it respect. Loud and clear. Right. Let's get this show on the road. Here's to composing a great harmony together. You worked so hard. Here, I've made some lotus seed congee with lily bulbs for you. Relax and enjoy. Things aren't quite where I remember last seeing them, but I know that's just your style, Commandant. For someone who dances to music all the time, I've never thought I would one day fight with my peepaw. The mechanoids from the Church of Machina? Xavier is an interesting one. Although I'd definitely prefer it if you would stop trying to put that weird robotic arm on me. Be it mechanoids or humans, we'll all need some time to figure out how to best live with one another. And I believe the day will come when we figured that out. I wasn't really good at using such a sharp weapon when I first started. But a butterfly must break out of its cocoon before it can take flight, right? We all encounter moments where we must change, don't we? Paradise might be something different to everyone. A place full of candy, somewhere above the rainbow, or a sea of stars. But whatever it is, the last thing it would be is a battlefield where souls have to fight one another to the death. That's no paradise, let alone the bridge that takes us to the afterlife. Commandant, can you sit closer? I was hoping we could go over some details about the soul of this melody. Be it humans or mechanoids, lives are not replicable. Even though mechanoids' memories might just be a series of code and data. Commandant, I came up with a tasty but healthy menu of Kowloon goodies. See? This is going to save you from eating all that canned food. Oh, you don't need to check them off. I'll make all of them for you. A world without the punishing virus? We'd be able to fly kites together, enjoy the lanterns, and walk down the street of Kowloon, like I saw in my dream. Well, even in a world without the punishing virus, I'd still hope for our paths to cross somehow. In calligraphy, Kowloon considers neatness beautiful, which is why many people follow the print script closely. On the other hand, the copybook machines see the print script as a prison that traps one's creative soul. You must put your heart into every stroke to bring the words to life. Your shoulder and wrist are a little tense, Commandant. Here. Loosen your grip so you can move the brush more easily. I wonder if there will ever come a day when we can all stop fighting and live in peace. If we could just stop differentiating everyone by our lineages and open our hearts to one another. Being a mechanoid means that even my treasured memories seem insignificant over the long years of my life. If this isn't too much to ask for, Commandant, I'd love to have you by my side as I age. Let's take some pictures together, Commandant. I could choose to have my memory with you saved in my memory unit, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a few pictures. Say cheese. The path to awakening still has a long way to go. But, Commandant, holding your hand now, I can tell you that I will never regret this decision. This place looks exactly the same as it did when we first met. Remember how we planted a seed together? The seed is a flower now. Let's go check it out. My memory unit can accurately record sensory input. Put simply, it allows me to experience past events in a first-person perspective, which can be a double-edged sword. I can relive the good parts, but there is nothing I can do to fix my regrets. Oh, was I staring at you for far too long? It's just that. I heard that the human eye speaks, so I thought I'd try to find out if that's true. Time flies when there is someone who loves you. It's kind of like how winters are always long and springs are always short in Kowlong's poetry. Being with you, Commandant, I think that's starting to make sense to me now. Something I hold dear? Well, it's the feelings and the data that I truly treasure. There are feelings I've had from being with Pulao, the Church of Machina, and with you. Mechanoids don't need to sleep, but I still want to keep my biological rhythm in sync with you, Commandant, because the world feels kind of empty when you aren't around. My feelings just seem to dance off my fingertips every time I run my fingers across the strings on my pipa for my one and only listener, who's sitting right before me. So, how did you like my performance just now, Commandant? For me? This sure looks special. Thank you, Commandant. A gift carries with it all the thoughts of the person who gifts it. I'll keep it safe and sound. Commandant, would you like to give acupuncture a try? It's a medical technique from Kowlong. The physician who taught it to me said that acupuncture could help circulation and make you more energetic if you stick the needle into certain spots. Where did you go? Let me tell you a story as a thank you then. There was this book called The Niter that I read while I was on the Niter, and I learned many interesting things about ancient Kowlong from it. I asked Pulao to send these ingredients from Kowlong so I can make you this dessert. In my memories, its sweet taste always brings smiles to the customers, and I hope it can bring you the same joy. Oh, be careful. Is it still a bit hot? Let me cool it down first. This medicinal pillow was made according to the Kowlong Pharmacopoeia. I've picked many calming herbs, such as sandalwood, angelica, oregano, rose, and clove. Commandant, you are always moving from one mission to another without sufficient rest. Since I cannot stay with you all the time, I hope this pillow can calm your mind and refresh your tired body. I have captured many euphonious sounds ever since I started learning the pipa, and I'd like to share them all with you. Strings rattling in the wind, leaves falling onto the lake. It all makes me feel like we have walked the same journey together. Allow me to play a piece for you. Hear the pipas hum like whispers. Can you hear my heart, Commandant? Commandant? Well, I suppose I'll put the refreshments back in the kitchen since you're not around. Diligence is a great quality, but that's no reason for you to overexert yourself like this. You really should take a break. I heard that human dreams are even more fantastical than mine. What will you dream about, I wonder? You seem to be spacing out, Commandant. That's a sign of excessive stress in humans. Please feel free to let me know if there's anything I can help with. Is the desk too hard for you to rest on, Commandant? The artificial skin on the thighs of this frame has adopted a more human-like texture. Would you like to try resting here instead? An overly tightened string can easily break, and so can the human body. Commandant, it's time to relax a little. Commandant, you've been staying up late for extended periods. You won't be able to focus like this. Let me help you with something. Commandant, those dark circles under your eyes remind me of a cow-long animal. How long have you been working? You should take a break. Would you like some tea? Whether it's humans or mechanoids, they only get to live their lives once. That is why life should be cherished. Take a break, Commandant. I'm really concerned about your health. Responsibility. Is that why you're working despite how tired you are? I'll stay by your side until you decide to rest, then. Right. I will never leave you alone, for that's also my responsibility. You have a tight schedule today, Commandant. Is there anything I can help you with? Huh? Commandant? I wasn't zoning out. I was just thinking about what to cook for you next. Greetings, Commandant. I've just finished brewing the tea. Would you like some now? I practiced these tunes again while you were resting. Would you like to hear them? Maybe they will give you a completely different feeling this time. I look delighted. It's nothing in particular. I'm just glad to see you. I was a little sad that I didn't see you in my dreams last night. But not for long. You were already here when I woke up. I didn't get here too early. I just calculated your possible arrival time today. After all, I'm a mechanoid. Even though I don't do it often, calculating probabilities like this isn't hard for me. Morning, Commandant. What's wrong? Yes, I just woke up from the sleeping pod. Oh no, what a mess I am. How embarrassing. Commandant, please, let's just pretend nothing happened, shall we? I've become used to traveling between dreams and the waking world when you're not around. Perhaps this time I'll see your smiling profile when I'm awake. Maybe you're already sitting next to me. I can't keep you waiting for too long. Time without you feels like an eternity. But I have never doubted that you will eventually come back to me. We promised each other, didn't we? Even with the peepaw in my arms, I won't let you tease me. My fundamentals in dance are strong. This feels like a pirate ship. Let's go for a ride together when there's a chance. Is this what it feels like when humans have nightmares? All right, I'll let you win this time, Commandant. Physical contact can allow us to feel each other's hearts. I hope your hand will remain here a little longer. What's wrong? Don't panic. Take your time. I'm right here. Okay, all the missions are complete. Can you save the rest of your time for me? Toast the night with the glow of twilight. You will find this dream intoxicating. Warring melodies, everlasting strings, besieged, stilled spring, shattered illusions, wail in despair. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of toll. Its resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions. I must find my rhythm again. I can't get stage fright. The strings in my dream have snapped. Let's weave this dream together. Hear the strings in harmony. The melody has come to an end. Did you enjoy my performance? Commandant, I came up with a tasty but healthy menu of Kowloon goodies. See? This is going to save you from eating all that canned food. Oh, you don't need to check them off. I'll make all of them for you. In calligraphy, Kowloon considers neatness beautiful, which is why many people follow the print script closely. On the other hand, the copybook machines see the print script as a prison that traps one's creative soul. You must put your heart into every stroke to bring the words to life. Your shoulder and wrist are a little tense, Commandant. Here. Loosen your grip so you can move the brush more easily. The path to awakening still has a long way to go. But, Commandant, holding your hand now, I can tell you that I will never regret this decision. Allow me to play a piece for you. Hear the peepaws hum like whispers. Can you hear my heart, Commandant? All right, I'll let you win this time, Commandant. Morning, Commandant. What's wrong? Yes, I just woke up from the sleeping pod. Oh no, what a mess I am. How embarrassing. Commandant, please, let's just pretend nothing happened, shall we? Responsibility. Is that why you're working despite how tired you are? I'll stay by your side until you decide to rest, then. Right. I will never leave you alone, for that's also my responsibility. Is the desk too hard for you to rest on, Commandant? The artificial skin on the thighs of this frame has adopted a more human-like texture. Would you like to try resting here instead? Is this what it feels like when humans have nightmares? I've become used to traveling between dreams and the waking world when you're not around. Perhaps this time I'll see your smiling profile when I'm awake. Maybe you're already sitting next to me. I can't keep you waiting for too long. Time without you feels like an eternity. But I have never doubted that you will eventually come back to me. We promised each other, didn't we?